now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Waves of wet weather. That's what we're seeing for this Monday. We are dealing with rain and mountain snow. Our next atmospheric river event has arrived. You can tell in St. George, our Southern Utah University network camera showing soggy conditions down in Washington County as those temperatures sit in the 40s. Feels a little chilly down there. Here's that atmospheric river. We've got a nice trough that's carved out in the Pacific, and we're dragging that moisture source into the Beehive State. I show you that so you know where all of this rain and snow is coming from. It's going to hold steady. It moves in waves, and we're in the first wave of the storm that's going to impact us through early tomorrow morning. Heavy mountain snow out there, avalanche danger on the rise. We'll dry out for a short time as we roll through a portion of our Tuesday, and then the second wave comes in and it packs a punch, bringing with it more measurable moisture. That active pattern wants to hold steady, even though we will see a few days where we get a bit of a break. Live look at Cache Valley, where we've got a mix of rain and snow coming down. Look at that poor person walking through soggy conditions. We've got puddles there with rain, but we at times on the camera catching that sloppy, wet snow, and we know that's going to hold on. Satellite radar shows us the moisture as it's coming in, that southerly flow. We've seen this. It's a repeat performance. Somebody hit the track again, and here we are. Cloud cover throughout the state with wet weather along the I-15 corridor that has filled in northern Utah, and we are seeing it statewide. As we get into tonight, temperatures staying above freezing. Notice those 30s, and this is not an error at 8 p.m. 41. This system brings in warmer air with it. Temperatures remaining mild and above freezing, which is why we're going to see valley rain, but we do see that chance of snow. The snow level about 6,000 feet. It will waver between 6,000 and 7,000 feet as we get through Wednesday, so heads up there. Futurecast is going to walk us through what we're expecting right now. We've got valley rain and mountain snow, southwestern Utah as well as northern and central Utah. Yellow indicating heavier rain, which you can see by 10 p.m. is in portions of the Wasatch Front from Logan down into Draper. Some mixed precipitation towards Provo Canyon. It will be snow on the backside of the Wasatch. Payson, Nephi, rain. Tooele also part of that, but snow over the high country, and that includes the Wasatch as well as the Uintas and Castle Country. Duchesne, Roosevelt, Vernal, they're going to get straight snow because the warmer air that comes with this system won't make it into their valleys, not going to mix out. Here we are by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's a soggy start to our Tuesday. The snow holds on along the Wasatch Front, and we see rain for the primary precipitation type for your morning commute. We also see active skies in southwestern Utah, but we get a bit of a break. Here we are by 11 a.m. and things have quieted down. Now don't be fooled. It's just a lull in the action. The second wave from the storm tracking in, and that's going to impact us as we get into Tuesday afternoon. Yet again, the mountains stay turned on with that heavy snow, and we get the rain throughout the northern Utah and I-15 corridor, and heavy rain at that. It looks like from Richfield all the way down to Cedar City, we will see some tough commutes because of the fact visibility and slick roads, not because it's going to be freezing precipitation, but it will be soggy and it will be heavy at times. Here we are by Tuesday at 8 p.m. Things quieting down, but we get a cold front that comes through with that second wave, and so that will introduce some colder air into parts of the valleys, which is why the model at 6 a.m. shows snow over the mountains and the possibility maybe some snow sneaking in Wednesday morning. Drier conditions as we roll Thursday into Friday. Okay, how much when it comes to rainfall through Wednesday? We're talking anywhere from a quarter of an inch to up to an inch. Salt Lake can get shadowed by that southerly flow. Here's a look at those totals when it comes to snow. 1 to 2 feet in the mountains. Again, rain primarily in our valleys, 30s and 40s. For the Wasatch Front, 30s and 50s on the eastern side of the state, 40s and 50s for the I-15 corridor. Here's a look at the next 7 in St. George, where rain holds on. Second wave comes through Tuesday through Wednesday morning. Temperatures in the 50s. The Wasatch Front showing those 40s, staying above freezing even for our overnight lows. By the time the cold air moves in, the moisture will be on its way out. Sunday and Monday, looks like we get another storm system. We love active skies. We welcome them. It's wet out there. Stay dry.